a little girl said to her mother.
Mom, when Mom was away at work for 3 days, a strange woman came to visit Dad.
Is that so? Tell me again when your dad gets home.
A few moments later, his father came home. The mother then asked,
Baby, now tell me about Dad and the strange woman.
The father wants to talk, but the mom stopped her and said,
Shut up, you come on, son. Continue the story.
All right, Mom. Dad told me to stay in the living room while they go upstairs, but I followed them, and I saw them hugging and kissing. Then they come into your bedroom, and I saw what happened.
What you see, baby.
I watched them get into bed.
Then what happened, baby?
Then they did, like what the Mom and Uncle Alex do.
The teacher asked the students in the class.
Children, who here wants to go to heaven?
I want to.
Exclaimed all the students. But there was one student who didn't speak, namely Joni. The teacher asked again.
Who want to go to heaven, raise his hand.
The students raised their hands except Joni. The teacher asked again.
Who want to go to heaven, let's stand up.
Hearing that, all the students stood up except Joni, who looked at his friends with a face full of astonishment. The teacher approached Joni and asked,
Joni, you don't want to go to heaven?
Yes, I want to.
Then why have you been silent?
Are we going to heaven now?
Outside the bar, a sign reads, Anyone who can make our horse laugh can drink for free all night long. A man accepted the challenge, entered the stable, and made the horse laugh loudly. The bar owner gave him free drinks, and the man drank as much as he could. A few days later, he returned to the bar, now with a sign that read, Whoever can make our horse cry gets to drink for free all night long. The man wanted to try again. The bar owner was skeptical when he entered the stable. When the man came out, the horse cried almost like a human cry. The confused bar owner then said, Okay, friend, I'm curious. Tell me how you managed to make our horse laugh and cry a few days later. The man took a sip of his free drink and said, When I made her laugh, I told her that my genitals were bigger than hers, and when I made her cry, I showed it to her.
One day when Johnny was still a toddler, Johnny took a bath with his mother who was heavily pregnant at the time. His mother took a bath while sitting. When his mother stood up to get soap, suddenly Johnny shouted loudly, Mom, look below your belly button. My little brother's hair is visible. A girl realized that hair had grown between her thighs. She was worried and asked her mother about the hair. Her mother calmly said,
The part where hair grows is called the monkey.
Proud that her monkey has grown hair, the girl smiled. At dinner, he told his older sister.
Hi, sis. My monkey has grown hair.
His older sister smiled and said,
That's nothing compared to mine. Mine already eats bananas.
One day, Joni was digging a hole in his backyard. The neighbor next door saw it and decided to investigate. He approached Joni and asked,
Hey, Joni, are you digging a hole? What for?
With an angry face, Joni looked at his neighbor and answered,
My hamster died, so I'm going to bury it.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. But isn't that hole too big to bury a hamster in?
Joni stopped digging for a moment and looked at his neighbor with an even angrier face and said,
Yes, I know, but my hamster is in your cat's stomach.
After recovering from a toothache, Joni's finger was caught in the door, so Joni finally went back to the doctor. After the examination was completed, Joni asked the doctor,
After I recover, can I play guitar, Doc?
Yes, of course.
How is that possible, Doc? But previously, I couldn't play the guitar.